Made in America, a climate change solution by Abby Evanson. China, a beautiful country of 1.2 billion people, home to many who suffer in the choking smog of their cities. The negative impacts of industrial pollution are evident in China's hazy skies. In major cities like Beijing, Guangzhou, Shanghai, and Changsha, you find smog everywhere. Population growth, factory emissions, coal burning, and cars stand as the main reasons why China's air became so polluted. Until 2014, no laws regulated how much carbon-based exhaust was allowed to be emitted by factories. In fact, about 1.2 million people die every year from breathing China's polluted air. Many children develop asthma, a condition that causes coughing and wheezing. Even I suffered from asthma as a baby in China and needed an inhaler for my lungs. This environmental crisis remains China's most crucial problem, which must be solved to ensure the health of future generations. My solution to this problem is that Americans who can afford to pay the slightly higher prices should buy more products made in the USA. China produces the majority of our goods, but at the same time creates more and more pollution for their environment. So if we buy more things made here, China will not have to use so much energy. This action may apply pressure to Chinese businesses and factories to reduce their CO2 emissions. For example, a good business to shop at is Pendleton Woolen Mills, which has manufacturing facilities located in Washington and Oregon. Recently, I interviewed Charles Bishop, the vice president of the company, about the history of Pendleton. While traveling on the Oregon Trail, settlers brought sheep along with them, mostly to eat, but also for warmth. However, they needed a place to process that wool. Finally, Thomas Kay, an English weaver, began to make woolen products. In 1895, his company began weaving blankets to trade with the Native American people. The company expanded in 1909 with the creation of their new mill in Pendleton, Oregon. Now, Pendleton Woolen Mills is known worldwide. They sell blankets with creative designs and patterns. All of their merchandise is made locally, here in America. This holiday season, you should consider buying a Pendleton blanket as a gift. Another great business to buy from is Queen Bee Creations, located in Portland, Oregon. During my recent visit to the store, I interviewed the owner, Rebecca Piercy. She decided to make her own business that manufactures purses and wallets. The business started out when she needed a wallet, and since she had practiced with a sewing machine, she created her own. She continued to create more wallets and purses and sell them until she finally had enough money to start her own business. Everything in her shop in Portland is handmade locally, with patterns that she designed and trademarked. Rebecca now has 8 employees, a retail website, and many orders from various people who are interested in buying the things she makes. Her store is conveniently located near Vancouver, so you can easily visit her shop the next time you want to buy a hipster purse, man bag, or wallet for you or as a gift. Here's a short clip from my interview with Rebecca where she explains why she chose to keep her business in the United States.
Well, I am super passionate about domestic production, so U.S. made, but specifically Portland because it's where I live and I operate my business, and I'm interested in creating jobs locally, keeping the money that I invest in my business as local as possible. I want to support other people who are interested in practicing their skills and their trades, like sewing and working in production and helping run a small business. Part of it is quality control. I like to be able to, in any moment, approach whoever's making the product that we're working on and make sure that it's up to our quality standards. It also makes my process really nimble, so I can say, oh, let's switch gears and make it in this color now because we ran out of this fabric, or I got this new fabric, let's try this out. And we can change things up really easily, really quickly, whereas if I was having something manufactured overseas, I would have to go there, for one thing, to check the factory.
Both Pendleton Woolen Mills and Queen Bee Creations are excellent examples of companies that make products in the USA. Why did they make things here instead of making them in China? For Rebecca, she wanted to make things with her own hands. For Charles Bishop, he was unable to find any manufacturers in China capable of meeting Pendleton's high-quality standards. If both companies made things in Chinese factories instead of the US, the factories would only create more pollution. If you buy more products that are made here in America, then you can help China's environment and help reduce global climate change.